Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is Marissa and today we're doing another indie, I don't know if book is correct, collection of poems, maybe the better term. We're doing a review of While Death Waits by Jamey Boelhower. Oh, this running gag is just so much fun. Anyway, so While Death Waits is a collection of poems that are largely informed or inspired by grief, I believe the loss of Jamey's mother. And I absolutely loved this collection of poems. You can't ask me much about specifics with poems. I don't write poetry. I'm not very knowledgeable about poems. The way I've always leaned into poetry is if it makes me feel something, if it connects to that humanity, that shared humanity that we have, then that's a poem that I like. That's just where I'm at with my life. I love that this book has information about what kind of poem every single one of them is at the very end, which helps a person like me who knows very little about poetry and helps me get to sort of explore and look deeper into the poetry, which is really nice. Also, there are some fabulous poems in here. I'm obviously not going to read any of them. A, copyright, and B, you should read them yourselves. But I will mention the one that hit me hardest, of course it would be this one, is an open letter to the poem I'm Still Afraid to Write. That particular poem is very, very real, probably because I am a writer and there are things that I am afraid to write, even though I need to write them. I know I need to, but I'm not there yet, guys. I'm not there. There's a lot of poems in this collection that speak to humanity in general, that speak to subjects of grief and love and loss and, you know, all the fun human existential crises that we have. But that one in particular hit very hard, I think, largely because it vibes with me. It is about a writer who has something to express and has something to write, and it's not ready. Like, they are not ready to let that out. And yep. I know that feeling. That one is certainly my favorite of the poems. There's several dozen in this collection, if I remember correctly, and I love quite a few of them, and yeah, that's the one that hit hardest for me, which, for me with poetry, the ones that hit heaviest tend to be the ones I gravitate towards. But there are a lot of beautiful, very human poems in here that go towards the nature of life, the nature of getting older, the nature of loving and losing and grieving, and the beauty but also the pain that comes from all of it. And I think it captures a lot of really, really cool things. Again, I'm not an expert in poetry, but my thing with poetry is if it makes me feel something, it's good poetry. That is how I judge poetry. So that is While Death Waits. I would recommend it if you're a fan of poetry, or even if you're kind of a noob like me, because I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to poetry. As always, the link for this book will be in the description below. I hope you all have a fabulous day, or night, or evening, or whatever it happens to be. Take care, everyone.